Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another stream. Let's see who we got in the chat today. We got Reen, we got Irish, we got the guy who needs a life, nice name. We got Fi. Tell me how you want your name pronounced. Fikret. I say it like Fikret a lot, I think, but you hear a lot, and I want to make sure I'm saying it right. We got Polly, KitKat. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my Discord real quick, and then I'm going to be calling Darth Fraser. Some of you may know him. He's in Mike Chitiel's faction. He's been in the chat a lot. Okay, put this in a Discord real quick. We're just going to be doing a chill stream today. I'm going to be staying in this server alone again today, except for Darth, of course. Okay, I'm going to call him real quick. Hey, what's up, bro?
Doing fine, Orange. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem, bro. I'm just gonna be doing a chill stream. I'm gonna go ahead and send you the code real quick.
Got it.
I think I might have to back out to get it, actually. I wish there was a way to copy it while you're in, because I don't usually keep it copied, but I'll just rejoin real quick. What gun are you gonna use?
Honestly, I think I'm probably going to be using the AKS-74U and the Browning High Power.
Gotcha. Yeah, I need to try out the AKs. Like, I haven't really messed out with anything except the AK-103. And did you see the announcement about all of the, like, server stuff we can, or what is it, the Google Doc we could put some stuff in?
Yeah, I've already completed that essay.
Yeah, me too. That was pretty cool. I like that they did that.
Yeah, I like that they did that, that they're actually finally listening to the community. I think they probably did it from Mike's video he posted about half a week ago about the community manager not doing stuff, but I'm finally glad that the community manager is actually doing something.
I feel the same way, bro. I think that they probably saw that, and that community manager was like, oh, I better do something. I remember what Mike said, so yeah. That's probably what happened. That's definitely good to hear that they're actually putting some stuff out. And I thought that it was a pretty good survey, too. They asked a lot of good questions. Did you put anything for, like, the feedback section?
I think for the last feedback section was probably introducing some new AI types just from the generic AI and the sniper AI is all we have right now, but just introducing some more variety, like an LMG gunner instead of like bum rushing, instead they lay down suppressing fire so their allies can flank around, or I don't know, like an officer that I can take out for high value target for like a mission.
Yeah, that'd definitely be cool. They might maybe do something like that for one of the quests. Those definitely sound interesting. I know they haven't really introduced those yet, but they sound like they're going to be fun.
Yeah, and hopefully they're really unique and add some more lore to the game.
I agree. I hope it's not just something like raid this base, get money. I hope it's more like specifics you have to do, which would be cool. Like you said, maybe rescuing someone, and then they'll probably also be doing something. I hope it's going to be unexpected for this new mode they're talking about. He mentioned it in general chat, but he hasn't really talked about it much. A lot of people are saying zombies is probably what it's going to be.
I'm not really. Zombies isn't really for BRM5. It's more of a seasonal thing. I think one highly requested feature is like survival, which is like you start out with like the best way I can put it is it's kind of like zombies, but you're fighting like actual enemies, and you have to you gradually build up your arsenal over time, and the enemies just overwhelm you eventually.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of the supplies, and it's just gonna be us today. So there's some people who know how to join the server, even though it's private, and I didn't show the code. I don't know how to do that, but some people might join. They usually don't mess with anything.
Yeah, I'm going to have to rejoin. I've just been coming across this annoying glitch where my cursor just disappears randomly.
When you're not holding a gun, it doesn't pop up. That's probably why. Like, you know that, right? When you're not holding a gun, there's no cursor?
Yeah. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. When you do pull it up, there's the crosshair, but...
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because I've also noticed, I mean, basically when you're putting your gun up, it's like F8 mode, except you still have your life bar at the bottom.
Yeah.
Stuff, which, my gosh, hopefully they add that soon. That should be pretty easy, F8.
Should be pretty simple to add back in.
Yeah, hopefully that won't take too long. zombies won't be happening. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, guys, because they have talked about how they kind of like it, but it doesn't really fit anymore. Maybe now that they've updated it, they're trying to move that in. I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. It's probably just like they're probably just referring to 25v25 or something. Which that's probably the game mode I would be looking forward to the most, because if you look at all the Roblox games that we have, Phantom Forces, all the FPS ones, like Flashpoint when it wasn't dead, they're all like big, basically 20v20 games that are just major battles. I think people tend to enjoy that the most. But I also think that the PvE mode with friendly fire can introduce kind of 25v25 unofficially, so in its own way that will bring a 25v25 aspect. Still not an official mode, but alright, you back in yet?
I rejoined and ran into the same problem.
Man, really? So like when you pull your gun out, you can't see the crosshair?
I'm pressing 1 and 2 and nothing's happening. No cursors coming up.
Oh, okay. Okay, what you gotta do with that happens to me too. You have to wait like a good, I don't know, like minute or two, and then do it again, and it usually works. But yeah, that happens to me like every time. I just always waited it out, and it always worked.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah, so just try giving it some time. It should work. I mean, it usually takes a little bit. I think it's just because it's like loading in all the models and stuff.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens for me. So yeah, I mean, maybe it'll take a little longer for you, but it always does fix itself eventually for me. All right, you can meet me at, I'll go to Mountain.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
Okay. I really like these new helicopter mechanics still. Even though it is a little, like, it's not as easy to fly, I think it's more realistic. I mean, for a helicopter, it should be a little shaky when you go around. Yeah, I've done a tree point, guys, so I've definitely played that a little bit. I don't think I ever did anything on YouTube for it, but it's a pretty cool game. Having the AI be able to talk to you, you think they should add that? I'm reading the chat, by the way, Darth, that's why.
Alright.
I don't think they're going to make the AI have conversations with you unless it's some sort of story mode. But they do yell at you right now. Like, they're little, like, he's over there things and stuff. That's about as close as we get to talking to him. There's definitely going to be, like, NPCs that talk to us, but... What's the best place to gun run with the A10? Well, right now it's kind of annoying with the civilian killing lowering your reputation, because with the A10 there's a lot of places you're not going to want to shoot anymore because of that. Like desert, you're probably going to kill a dude if you raid that. So you got to be really careful now. I would recommend like utility supplies is still fine, because you're not going to kill any hostages there because they're not there. I don't think there's any at like the Fort Rana, but there is AA there. I've noticed it like hit or miss on it working though. Have you noticed that the AA doesn't really always work at Fort Rana?
Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
It's happened to me like once. Other than that, I've been fine for some reason. Which is weird, because like pre-update, it's like you flew there, you're dead. But now it's like, you gotta get really close, and you have to be on the right side. Because now, it's like, they're not even on a pedestal, it's just like a car with a AA thing, which is kind of weird. Be interesting to see if there's like ways to evade it, whenever it is improved later. Like, I know they said they're only, what, like 25% done with the A10, which is really crazy, because, I mean, what's the other, like, what, 75% you're still gonna add? I mean, you could do, like, I don't know, what are some other things that they could add to the A10? Because I'm not very jet knowledge-based.
I think of re-engaging flaps and rudder controls, where in order to turn you have to bank the whole aircraft, but by adding the flaps, and you're able to like make slight adjustments throughout readjusting the whole aircraft.
Yeah, that makes sense. I remember there being flaps in the last one. I didn't even notice they didn't have that this time. But I just remember there being something, I think it was called that, where it just slowed the jet down a little bit, so you could turn a little more gradually right before you striked and stuff. I remember that. Oh, crap. I completely forgot about that sniper up on the tower here. He's gonna kill me. Okay, I finally got him. Are you in yet?
I'm still waiting for my cursor to reload.
Dang, when'd you get in, like, a few minutes ago or something?
I got in like 2 minutes ago. My cursor was there. I was gonna click on it, but then when I did click on it, my cursor just disappeared immediately.
Weird. Yeah, I haven't really had it be that long lasting, but I have seen it. There's definitely a lot of bugs that still need patching up. They have done a decent job at it. A few things have been fixed, but it's far from perfect, that's for sure. Like, there's still a lot of places where you'll shoot at the AI and they won't even get hit. Like, I just had to run straight up to a guy for it to even do any damage.
Yeah, it's especially really annoying on the roof of Town Hall when shooting at the helicopters, especially the trucks. You can't even hit them. You can hit them forever, but you just don't get any hit markers.
Yeah, it's really weird. I've noticed that, especially at city of Ronograd, not foreign Ronograd, just because there's like places through the windows. They said they fixed it, but there's still some places where I noticed it not working. The turret, you have to run straight up to the turret guy to be able to kill him. It's definitely kind of weird. But they say they know about pretty much every bug. They're just still working on it. I wouldn't be surprised with all these like bugs popping up if PvP takes even longer to come out. I know they said by the end of this week, but isn't it already Sunday?
It's already Sunday, and I would just expect it to come out next Friday.
Yeah, because they had said by the end of basically last week. So, yeah, it seems like they're taking a little longer than they thought they were gonna, which is kind of a common trend. Gonna have to expect that. I also think they're gonna be adding a way to pull vehicles with the helicopters soon too, because there's like hooks on the bottom of them now. Have you noticed those?
Yeah, I have noticed those.
Yeah, that definitely is promising. I know that was a big request in prior times. Like I've seen it in suggestions a lot.
I think they even pinned it in suggestions as well, and there's
Yeah,
more evidence that they're planning on adding it.
yeah, it definitely seems like something they're gonna do. Which that wouldn't be crazy, but it'd be another good thing. I'm more interested in new game modes in general. I'm super excited that they revamping everything, but something like a fully fresh new game mode would be interesting. Like maybe something story mode based, but a little different than raid mode. Anything like that though is going to be super difficult to make, especially on Roblox, but if it's done correctly, that could be really cool. Because I mean, the lore in the game is like you don't even need to know it right now to play. But if there's a mode for it, that'd be pretty cool. There may be just a way to join some of the old maps, especially the one from like 2019. Did you play back then in 2019?
I played when the day of when Operation Daybreak dropped for the new map. I didn't play the OG map, but
That sucks. The day of, so you were that close.
I was that close, and it got recommended. I was just scrolling through my games, and just got recommended to me.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was definitely pretty fun on that map. It very much reminds me of the current city of Ronograd versus the old city on that map. They both had you actually go in and infiltrate the building, which makes it way more enjoyable. Kind of like how raid mode worked, but I feel like they did it even better with Ronograd now. I was kind of hoping they would just like delay raid mode and work on it later. Holy crap, I didn't even see that guy. I want to use night vision a lot when I'm playing, but at the same time, I feel like it like makes things really bright in like the sky and stuff. It makes it a little bit hard to see.
Yeah, it's like in a weird middle state right now, where compared to pre-update, it was basically required to use it for night, but it's at a point where it's not like week 4 Nightfall when that night vision even like during nighttime it was too bright. It's currently like a weird gray zone.
I agree. It's like I find myself very mixed on whether or not I want to use it. Like it does help in some scenarios, but it's like it kind of blinds you when you're like looking too far up or something. Because like the sky is supposed to be the place where it's extremely dark because it's night, but yet it still like blares your eyes. And also, yes, this is difficult, this update, when you have just yourself raiding a location. But if I'm on a stream with 25 people and I raid a base, I don't think it's difficult at all. I wonder if they're gonna add a way to make that a little bit more difficult for streamers, or else when friendly fire is added, that's all we're gonna be doing in our streams. Because I never really found it necessary to do. You know, like the patrols Mike has done.
Yeah,
Those are
I
fun to organize and stuff, but I mean, once you raid the location, it's like you're fighting to get a kill.
yeah, you're literally it's just a competition trying to. It's like 30 minutes of prep and then like 10 minutes of actual combat. Even that, it's so hard.
Yeah,
It's difficult even just to get a kill.
agreed. Because I mean, when you have that many people, even with this update, I don't think it would be difficult. 400 grad even. I mean, you got an army running in. There's not that much difficulty to it. One of the things I said in the feedback of that survey was it'd be cool if they made more things we can do with Zeus mechanics, but like based on the AI. Maybe a way we can select a specific wave to go anywhere on the map. With limitations, of course. Like, maybe you can't send it in spawn. Okay, that's acceptable. But, like, maybe just set a place where they attack at a specific time. That way when you send your guys through there on a stream or something, you'll have a wave set to hit them at a certain point. Almost like the, what was the name of the thing they talked about were ambushes. Almost like planned ambushes by the server owner. That'd be pretty cool to set up. Definitely change things up a little bit. Wouldn't make it so repetitive going after the bases and then just hoping you find a guy that you can kill. You still got that glitch?
I've tried it 10 times and I'm still not able to load in.
Dang, bro, that's a lot. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. Is it like when you're in the menu it's not working?
I load in and then the cursor's all fine, but then it's not fully loaded in. When I try to click deploy, it just disappears.
That's okay, yeah, that's really weird.
I'll just keep rejoining and hopefully it'll work eventually.
Alright, well, if you still can't get in after a while, it's alright if you have to go. That's weird though. I mean, if you legitimately can't get in the game, yeah, that's pretty weird. I'm about to die here. Ooh, if I keep jumping, maybe not. No, yeah, I'm dead. You should be able to rescue hostages and bring them back to base. Yeah, I guess that'd be cool. If you had your vehicle intact, it would like send them over there. That'd make it a lot more complicated though to rescue them. But maybe, yeah, I guess that'd be kind of cool. And then after you rescue them, what, do they just walk around base or do they just disappear? Yeah, there is no code that I'm showing right now. I'm just playing on my own for a little bit. I really hope PvP is here soon, because as cool as the new open world is, I kind of want PvP so I don't get burnt down on it. Which, yeah, hopefully we'll be getting that soon. They didn't seem to have a lot of PvP specific questions in that survey. They mentioned it, like what do you enjoy doing, and PvP was one of the options, but didn't really ask about the specifics of what we want to do with it in the future. I kind of mentioned it in the feedback and stuff, but alright, I'm gonna go to the city of our undergrad. If you keep trying to join and it's not working, you're good to go if you just can't get in the game. That sucks though, bro.
Yeah.
No, stars don't mean nothing. Everyone keeps saying that. They even mentioned it in their Discord. You literally need stars to get vehicles still. I mean, if you only have one star, you can't get the A10, you can't get the Humvee, you can't get, like, the Striker. You still need the same amount of stars for all the vehicles. It's just that there's an additional cost now. Night vision glasses you think they're trash with this update? I don't think that they're as necessary now, but there's still situations where they can come in handy. Maybe if you're going in like a building and it's nighttime, then you definitely might want it, but I liked how they looked before too, I agree. I feel like they're even more pixelated now, which does not help. Humvee, you can't get like... I'm close to getting the A10. Any things I should know before doing it? Yeah, there are probably a few things you might want to know. once this update drops with Zoo's mechanics where cheats can be enabled, your money is not actually going to be spent when you do things. When you rejoin, all of it'll be back. So if you just save up that 50k, you can just leave and rejoin the game when cheats are enabled, and you won't even lose that 50k cash. So if you want to try it out and do a test run then, that might be smart. That way when you join back and if you ever want to do it in an actual server, before having to get that 3k repair cost, you'll have already learned how to do it a little bit. Because you're probably going to crash on your first time, most people do. I don't even think I've landed it yet. Darth, have you been able to go with a run on the A10 yet?
I haven't tried landing yet. The one time I did try landing, I stalled.
Yeah, the one time I tried, I think I just ran into something and exploded. It's really hard to slow down in time. You have to get it, like, the perfect timing. You have to turn off the engines, and then you have to hold shift, I think. It's doable, but it's not easy. I'm just spamming bandages so I don't die right now. But I mean, after playing this update for a little bit, I'm pretty much able to solo bases pretty easily. I mean, it's like I do die sometimes after staying there for a few waves. But like desert, mountain, utility supplies, all of those are soloable. They said you have to be like extremely skilled to do it. No, I don't know. If you have all your bandages and you just spam them when necessary, it's not too difficult.
It's not that difficult. It's really just getting to a rhythm and memorizing when the enemies come.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely less predictable than before, but it's still
Less
doable.
predictable, and if you make a mistake, the enemies will exploit that advantage against you. But it's definitely feels a little bit more skill oriented, but definitely more satisfying when you do destroy the enemies.
I agree, yeah. But again, once you introduce 24 players from a stream with you, yeah, it's easy. I wonder when we're gonna be able to see our reputation scale and stuff like that. I mean, there's got to be a way we can actually see it eventually, I hope. Or is it just always gonna tell you like it increased, it decreased? Didn't they say that it'll help with quests or something?
I think they said that it'll help with quests because if you can't see how much reputation it have, it's basically just worth it to have it in the first place.
Yeah, I guess so. So, I mean, we got to get that soon, because if they already introduced the mechanics for it, but there's no way to actually use it, it's a little weird. I feel like it takes a while for the next wave to come in now. They might have increased that a little bit. Guess it gives you some more time to plan, though, if you did have a group. What the heck? Oh. I didn't even see them. The turret, on the other hand, that thing will kill you really fast. If you make one mistake when you're shooting at that thing, I think it can, like, one-tap you to the head, I've heard. I don't know if that's true, but...
I've never experienced it being one tap, but it kills you in 2 to 3 shots on average.
Yeah, you definitely have to watch out with that thing. Ooh, I don't know about the minigun, though, because that thing can only shoot you when you get, like, really close to it, because there's a lot of places where you're not able to shoot it, and it's not able to shoot you. Like, through windows and such, I don't think it works still.
Where does the Blackhawk even spawn besides the Ronograd Town Hall?
I think it does spawn for mountain. Pretty sure, because I just
What
played
would be
it.
better instead of just the Blackhawk is instead of just lands, it just drops off truth, but then it just circles around and actually uses the minigun, so it's an actual threat. That would actually be really cool to try and counter that.
That would be cool. Try and hit the turret, dude, like, while he's in air. Yeah, that would definitely be difficult. Imagine they advance it enough to where there can be air raids. You're trying to fly somewhere and you just get ambushed by actual turrets. That'd be crazy. I don't think they're going to be able to do that, but flying, like, mechanics in general, they already say are pain, so making a...
Finally, I got in.
Oh, nice. Like, you're able to actually move around and stuff now?
Yep.
Sweet. This AI is annoying me. I'm just throwing a grenade at him.
Alright. I think I finally figured out the root of the problem.
What was it?
I think it's the loadout that you have selected in the main menu. When you go in, you have to like change to a different loadout because the loadout they have in the main menu, when you go into the private server, you have to change to a different loadout in order to spawn in.
Weird. I didn't have to do that. Yeah, that's really weird. Well, I mean, at least you found a way to counter it, but... Well, I'm at desert right now. I'm probably gonna move eventually, but you can come over.
Alright.
Once they introduce friendly fire, I'm probably gonna be raiding the locations way less. I'll just be doing stuff with y'all. Oh, docks. They're saying the helicopter spawned in at docks too.
Yeah.
Docks is pretty fun to hold off. That one is raiding it isn't the funnest base out there, but holding it is actually kind of enjoyable. But I still think Ronograd is the most unique in how you do it, because it's an actual interior-based place. Because the desert has that, but like they don't have freedom nearly as much to move around. They're still in like a specific place unless they have to come out and attack you. They're actually going on in patrols in the Ronograd one, and it's dude, the amount of doors in there. Have you like explored that building?
Yes, I have.
Dude, there's like a million doors. If you're trying to find a specific dude that's still alive, it's pain. Because there's at least like probably 20 doors. Which is cool. It's almost like Harry Potter where like the building doesn't look huge, but when you go in there's like a million rooms to go. It actually doesn't look that big on the outside. It's weird.
And the best fact is, I would say I don't really enjoy Desert as much because all the floors are a copy of themselves, but even the floors in the town hall are different, but even the different sides are different as well.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't really think about the fact that Desert is just kind of copies of itself, its own floors. Did they fix the eyes? Let me check. Oh, I'm wearing a gas mask. I don't know.
They have yet to fix the eyes.
Yeah, I can see that now. Yeah, they still haven't fixed it. Man. They keep saying it's not priority, but at the same time, wouldn't it be like really easy to fix?
It would be really easy to fix, and it was one of the biggest complaints on day one. And they've yet to fix it.
So yeah, sure, you could say it's not priority, but I mean, it doesn't bother me that much, but it's like, you might as well just fix it if people hate it as much as they do, sadly. I think I left a guy alive somewhere, because the vehicles still haven't despawned. What the heck? How are people getting in? Elliptical on the server. Maybe it's like if you join your friends, you can still make it in. I have no idea how people are doing that.
I don't either.
They definitely need to fix that, though. You flying over here yet?
Just spawned in. I'll join you in just a sec.
Okay. Whenever I die and we leave, I'm gonna go back to another setup. Maybe I'll try the Benelli some more. I haven't used it a lot since I first did, but it was really fun. IDK if you made a Vietnam War BRM5 trailer, but I hope you have a great day. Wait. I did make that just a few days ago. What are you talking about? Oh! As I was reading that, a bunch of dudes just spawned in behind me. I hate when I forget to reload my secondary, and then I, like, need it later. Holy crap. I just, like, danced around the AI to survive right there. Can you join? Nah, I'm just playing alone right now. Other than the people that know how to get in here, and I have no idea how they're doing it, but... I'm actually using the Cobra sight right now. I think they call it something different now, but have you tried out that one yet?
I've tried the cover site. I don't really enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't love it, but it is a little bit unique compared to the other ones. It's pretty much the exact same as it was before, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think the reflex side is going to be the one I use mainly.
I've mostly been using the EOTech psych, but I've used to be a ACOG main, but ever since that thing lost its identification, I can't really enjoy it.
Gotcha. Yeah, the Etrotech is good, but I feel like it's oversized on a lot of the guns, so there's like the very few situations where I will use it. Like on the M4, I think it still looks good, and the Scar H, but like any of the SMGs, I feel like it really it's almost like a block on top of it, just doesn't really fit. But the actual reticle of it, I still really like it. Go on orange team.
All right.
I'm not even gonna try and take out this turret from down or from upstairs. I'm just gonna run up to him. Oh my gosh, I just missed like every single bullet. I feel like the guys with helmets should have more. Do the guys with helmets have more health on open world, like the AI?
Currently, they don't. They have the same 150 HP as the beret guys.
Okay, that's weird. They should definitely increase that a little bit, because I'm able to headshot them with the one top and the ones with the helmet. I mean, they should make it like 200 or something if it's normally 150, just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit higher.
Because, I mean, even if they have a different skin, if they're the exact same in damage and what they do, then they're not really a different AI that much.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with the old AI, with the helmet AI. The ones with the closed helmets had 300, but the open helmets had 150, which is completely weird. Just
Yeah, okay, if
close
they
down
had
the
that...
helmet and it's doubled the health.
Yeah, but at least they had a difference.
Yeah.
Hopefully they change that. Okay, I think I cleared it. Sometimes it's hard to tell because the vehicles don't spawn right away anymore. I kind of liked that the bodies despawned immediately if you would clear the wave on the old update, because you knew if you clear the base then. Now it's like you're kind of unsure as to whether or not you actually did it. You just stand there for 5 minutes without even realizing there's still a dude alive somewhere. Weapon star list? I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I might. I saw Jay made a trailer recently though. Or not a trailer, what is it called? Why am I losing the word? A tutorial, if y'all need help on anything for this update. He made like a grinding one, I think. A lot of people keep asking me like what's the best place to grind. I mean, now I would probably say like if you're not very skilled and you're starting out, go utility supplies because that's a really easy base. But if you're mediocre, go to desert because it's a little bit challenging, but it's pretty rewarding, I'd say. It looks like we still have like half of the ammo, so I want to conserve a little bit, but... Oh, okay, they're here. No, I'm not going to be playing in public servers. I mean, I might randomly, but usually if I want to try something out or do something, it's just in a private server.
Alright, MG gunner down.
Okay, good. I'm going to just spray this wave on the truck. Oh, they almost got me. Took out like 6 of them, though. Yeah, I think there's still like 1 or 2 left somewhere. You think when they drop PvP, it's gonna come with the new modes like 5v5? I mean, not 5v5, 10v10.
I hope so.
If they're gonna give this time for themselves to drop it, they might as well, because I assume they might as well drop everything PvP related, but at the same time, they dropped open world without a lot of its features, so we'll see.
I think they might build up to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they wait and hold that back, because they always talk about like a major content drop that'll come out eventually. So they might be saving a lot of the new stuff for that and only releasing the revamped things right now. It'll probably be a month before they get to that, though, whatever that major content drop is, because they haven't even got some of the basics down still. Like paratrooping, I don't have that yet. Okay, after this wave, I'm gonna go back to base and then get some other setup. I don't even know what yet, but and then we can try and raid Fort Ronagred. So get whatever your best setup is, because that one is actually kind of difficult. Mainly because you'll run out of ammo.
Alright, testing frags.
Okay, a few got inside.
I'll take care of them.
Alright. Nice. What is the best gun for open world? I mean, it's kind of based on your preference, because there's some guns that, like, people might enjoy more. If you're a sniper type of person, of course the XM is going to be better. If you're going to want to use a rifle, I don't really know what the best one is. Because yeah, it really depends on your preference. There's more powerful guns that have more recoil. But if you miss a lot more often, you might want to use something more like an SMG. So it's more forgiving and you have like a million bullets, but it doesn't do as much damage. I wouldn't say there's a best gun.
Yeah, there isn't like one gun to rule them all. That's what I like about BRM, where there's different playstyles prevail with different weapons.
I agree. It would be bad if there was a gun that I would just be like, boom, it's the best. With the old update, PvP, I could definitely tell you ASVAL rules, AUG 3 rules, stuff like that. But open world always had its mix because the ASVAL couldn't really work well in open world. It has horrible range. That's why in PvP it works so well, because there's never really that far range aspect about it. But have you tried out the new ASVAL yet?
I've shot it, but I haven't tried it out on the field.
It feels like it's much more shaky now and very like much more like an SMG. I don't think it's gonna be near as good as it was before in PvP, unless the person is like right in front of you. Oh, I actually got pretty low. It was so hard to know whether or not you were dying before they added like the red screen effect. I would literally just like pass out before I even realized I was getting shot at sometimes. That was really annoying. Did they add back mini bases? The actual bases themselves are like they're there, but the AI are not attacking them yet. I never really liked the mini bases because they were super easy and they gave you a bunch of money, which I thought was always kind of like a little bit too easy. It's like it really does give you a lot, and that's basically the best grinding method.
Yeah, that would really bother me as well.
It felt like it really made the game more grindy, and I find that ridiculous when back then playing the game for a month you were already rich and you pretty much bought everything. Now, with all the repair costs, bruh, I went from 700k to like 400 now, so I really hope they release the enable cheats feature soon so I can stop freaking pouring out my money. But, to be fair, a lot of that is just because I had to rebuy stuff. Even with the money refund they gave, I still think it costs more to buy all this stuff that you have to rebuy. Okay, turret's down. You got like 10k an hour doing mini bases? Yeah, the mini bases were definitely pretty rewarding. Oh, that's a lot. Holy crap.
It's just a pile of bodies.
I know, bro. I'm just like spamming right now. There was one guy that was like buried below all of them too. Oh, that was funny. Okay, I'm just gonna reset real quick. Let's go ahead and you can drive back too if you want, but I'm just gonna reset and
I'm
grab.
gonna reset as well.
I'm gonna try and make my best build for Fort Grad. I don't know if there really is a specific one I do the best with, but I could use my Benelli, but I'm not going to. I want to try the Echotech out again. Scar H maybe, but it does have a lot of recoil. Nah, I gotta
have a lot
go
of recoil, but it's
G36.
a very predictable, controllable vertical recoil.
Yeah, you can control it, it's just that it's nothing like, I mean, an SMG. It definitely has its slow rate of fire and shaky controllability. Where the heck can I change the handguard on this thing? Oh, it's an extra. Okay. I don't like that they changed the name of all the sites either. It makes me have to like rename things and how I say them. Like the Echotech is now called the ECOSCQB. Why? Is that like its official name? Like, why did they do that?
I think that's because that's the official name.
I don't know, bruh. Not sure about that. Maybe, but I think they did say they renamed some things because copyright reasons. Like they just made up names for it, but I don't know. They definitely need to switch up extended and short barrels because I want there to be some guns where short actually benefits it. Maybe there's a stat they're not showing yet where it actually does help and we just can't see that yet. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe?
I think weapon weight is what we're missing right now.
Maybe you're right. But that's not a crazy big deal. I mean, honestly, if you have to
It's
run
not a crazy big deal unless you're like going for the like fastest possible setup.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I think I got a usable setup. Oh yeah, the G36 actually has a muzzle. I forgot. Okay, I think I'm ready. I still feel like the Echotech is also kind of big on the G36. I mean, it's doesn't exactly feel like it fits, but I do like the reticle, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the reflex sight. Just fits way better on it. As much as I want to use the Echotech.
I honestly prefer the new reflex sight over the old red dot sight. Just
Really?
feels, yeah, because the old one just feels like the typical like Coyote Phantom Forces sight, and just I don't think it officially does exist. It's just like a fictional thing that was invented. But this reflex sight actually feels believable.
I got you. That does kind of make sense, but I did always like the simplicity of the red dot sight, and the reason I don't mind that much that they changed it is because it's still pretty similar. I mean, it's just not a perfect circle. I don't really mind it. I wouldn't say there's one I prefer too much over the other. In general, I liked how the guns looked in your hands better on the old update, but I like the models they have better now, so. And I think when they said they made things look more like Viper, like they said in one of their updates, that was just the running animation, I think. Actually, should we take a vehicle that has a turret for when you're running out of ammo?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, because I noticed myself having to actually use that sometimes. I mean, technically, we could just steal their vehicle, but once that despawns, it can be costly. You know that the waves actually come in pretty fast on that one now when you clear it.
Ah.
I don't know if you've noticed that yet, but those are pretty fun to hold off. And that's why I said this, because actually having a vehicle for those do help. Someone said that the old red dot site wasn't a real site, but yeah, I don't really mind, because like I said, they're still pretty similar. They did change a little bit, but still waiting for a fix on the deploy issue. Yeah, it sounds like Astro's struggling with the same thing you did. Okay, what Darth said fixed it for him was changing his setup before he spawned. That's what you did, right?
Yeah, that's what I did, and I think it was my AK setup. I think it was like that specifically is what wasn't working for me. So you have to like before you spawn in, you have to change to a different loadout, and then you spawn back in. But if you want to use the loadout that you initially spawned in from the main menu, you're going to have to change out the loadout or change around a few things.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't even know how that glitch would like pop up, but hopefully that fixes it for everyone. Yeah, imagine if ambushes were in the game, dude. We were just driving throughout right here, and a helicopter just came over the mountain right now. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, or even just enemies just pop out from the rock crevices and start shooting.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. I definitely think it'd be cool if you could create that with the Zeus mechanics. You could make some interesting streams that way. You could set up a whole plan for something they could do on like a raid location, and it could be a full stream. I mean, that'd be sick, dude. It wouldn't
Yeah.
be that hard to... I mean, it probably could actually be a difficult update. Compared to other things, that probably would be a little more challenging to code, but just like set a location where you want the wave to go. Now, you know, the enemies crawling out of crevices and stuff, that'd be really complicated, but it would be super fun.
That would be like manual friendly fire, player versus player ambushes. Those are harder to set up, but still, even like 5 guys just ambushing a whole convoy of 20 is pretty fun.
Yeah, that's true. That actually does sound pretty fun. Could definitely try that when they had friendly fire back, which I think that should have been a priority, friendly fire, because that really carried a lot of streams. And I think they underestimate how much interactive streams with friendly fire it kept the game alive for me, that's for sure. PvP was always fun, but for open world, there ain't no way I was just gonna play it with going against the AI for that long. I would have gotten bored way sooner. Oh, that is a wall. What the heck am I running into? Did you see that?
Must have been running into a visible barrier on the side of the tunnel.
I guess. I didn't even feel like I ran into that wall. I think I just, yeah, hit an invisible barrier. Weird. Driving around with vehicles, I definitely get a little bit less FPS. Oh, what the heck? Okay. How to join? I'm not letting y'all join right now. It's just me and Darth. Somehow 2 other people got in because they know some way to do it, but yeah, I'm just playing alone right now. Enemies on the enemies? Yeah, but why would they ever organize that? In the lore, like make it to where the enemies start going against each other? Nah, I don't think they're gonna do that.
No. Theoretically, it is possible because there were 2 enemy groups of course, the POD, the red guys that we're fighting right now in the RLF, which are the lesser AI that didn't have the armor. But
They
yeah,
all look
I
the
don't
same
really,
now, don't they?
it's just the POD now.
Yeah. So maybe they did take them out. I don't know. That's weird. The tour guide didn't shoot either.
I just took them out quickly.
Oh, dang. Okay, sweet. Alright, let's try and clear out some of the guys at the front, but I'm gonna leave the car right here so we can jump on that wall once we've done that. Or we could do it right now. Alright, we can do that. Oh, I hit X and it didn't go down. Careful, because I do think there's some guys that doesn't let you take out from here. Yeah, like, look, I can't even kill that guy over there. He's invincible. Stupid. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Yeah, I don't think you can take that guy out.
Yep.
I wasted so much ammo last time I played this because of that.
I still kind of find it weird how they just put Humvees up here.
Yeah, I think they should have kept it the same except for, I mean, if there's a wave where the AA comes in, I get it, like for the old Ronograd, but for the actual bases, yeah, that's weird. Oh my gosh, we can't kill them again. Dude, what the heck? I've wasted like a whole mag probably doing that now. There's 2 dudes just chilling over here. Okay. You won't take that much damage if you walked off where I did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is that guy invincible too? Come on.
Yes, he is.
Space needs some fixing up.
Oh, shoot,
Oh!
that's a lot.
I'm dead. I was trying to use my bandage that heals for like 10 seconds, but I am down. Put 3 layers
Come on,
on the
frag, do
Auge 3.
something. Ooh, that was a good frag. I got like 10 guys.
Nice. Okay, if you can survive, I'm gonna come back. It's gonna despawn the stupid vehicle though. It won't really
Yeah.
be useful if it's sitting in a corner like that though. You can put 35 lasers on in Deadline? What? That's what someone just said in chat, but I don't know about that.
Definitely. Yeah, that's definitely pretty cursed.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna just be red. I mean, I know that gun has a, not that gun, that game has a lot of customization, but 35? What the heck, bro?
Yeah, I really like Deadline with like, I would say that is definitely like a little bit too much customization where you're like able to change even like the charging handle where it affects the stats. But I think BRM is like perfect with its customization right now where the level it's at. It's like you could customize where you want lasers, but it's not like crazy overwhelming like that.
I agree. I think they're gonna add a lot more things to put on soon too. I assume at least they've already made a lot of the new attachments and new guns. They just decided to hold them back, and then they'll come out with the content drop. Or they just said that to give themselves more time, and then they're gonna work on it, and then they're gonna drop it. But that's
Yeah,
probably
they're
more
just
realistic.
that's probably more realistic where they're just stalling for time so they can release new content.
Yeah, probably. I just hope we don't have another year-long wait. I don't think we are. Because they said they're going full-time on it now, right? At least Nar is.
I think Nars, he's like finished up his last year of high school, so
Yeah, okay. Really, I always thought those guys were in college.
I think Panda's in college right now, but I think Nars said he was in high school. I don't
Gotcha.
know like
Okay.
the specifics.
I don't think you can edit the vehicles you own. I think you have to make new vehicles for that. Bro, have you seen the 84 bag on the, I think it's the...
Makarov?
Yeah, it's on the Makarov, that's right.
Yeah, I'm using it right now. It's disgusting.
I know, bro. It's so messed up. You can't even put 84 bags on rifles, but this little bitty pistol's got the full thing. I have no idea why they did that. I mean, they took the time to model that, and they decided, let's put this on the Makarov. What were they thinking? Oh,
I don't
my
know.
gosh. Probably just for the meme, bro. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take it. It works really well.
Yeah, it works very well, especially with burst fire.
Yeah. Just have to spam the dang thing. And you don't really run out of ammo that fast because it takes so long to empty the mag.
It does.
Yeah, I do think they're going to optimize it more in the future. Because a section of the survey was talking about whether or not performance was doing well. And I bet you a lot of people said it wasn't, because I know in public servers with like 25 clients running, it definitely gets tough. Even in private servers, there's a few times where, even with my PC, that I would say is mediocre. I still struggle here and there, but that's also because I'm streaming most of the time. 50 round drum on the G17, please no.
No, please, not the drum mag on the G17. I'm fine with it on the Makarov, but not the beloved G17.
100 mag, bro, let's go. They could, and I would not be surprised, but I mean, bro, if they put an 84 mag on that gun, but not on like the AK-103, I don't know what they're doing at that point. They said that in their Discord, someone had asked something like, so since we don't have all those major mags, are you going to add LMGs to combat that? And Nar actually said maybe, but I always thought they were against LMGs.
Initially they were, but with the new shift and balance, I would say they're probably in favor of changing that.
Okay. Alright, is it cleared?
I think I cleared all of it out.
Okay. Oh, no you didn't. Just got shot at by something. Where was that from? Oh, come over here. I want to show you this dude. Look at him. I get down to the last guy so many times, and then I don't realize this dude's here. He's right in this crevice of this wall. Like, I would have never seen that. It took me like 15 minutes. But yeah, he's just right there.
Oh my god.
I know, bro. It's so stupid. It took me like a long time to find him last time. Wasted like 15 minutes. Alright, I'm just gonna pull this up over here. I think the wave, like, they stop and get out right here or something. So I always take the barricades over here and just kind of hold. Alright. You can use the turret if you want. I do think you're able to take cover behind the car now if needed, because
yeah,
they finally made it to where they can't
shoot
through it.
A few stragglers around somewhere.
Oh, there's still some enemies?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because we haven't gotten the ammo yet. You're right. They're probably just in the forest, like, covered areas that you can't really see. Check, the anti-air driver seats. I know they can be in there. Shotguns don't have mags. Yeah, you just load in the shells. That's how it works.
Individual tubes, unless you're talking about like the AA-12 with that cursed. They're able to fit 25 rounds in an 8-round magazine. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the AA-12, I haven't even used it yet, but I already hear it's cursed. Astra, the guy who said he had an issue with spawning in now, apparently it's working now, so that's good.
Taking fire from somewhere, I don't know where.
Well, stay where you are then. Gotta be near. Oh, I see him. He's over here. I can't kill him, bruh. Come on. Kidding me? He's on the hill where I'm shooting.
I got him.
Man, so many places you can't kill him from.
Alright, driver's dead.
If y'all can't spawn in BRM, change your setup before you spawn. Apparently that fixes it. Yeah, I think dressings and stuff are... Yeah, I think all the bandages are free now.
I'm happy that they are free now, just less costs I have to worry about.
Yeah, that is going to despawn, by the way. You know that, right?
I know.
Okay. You just getting over there faster by doing that?
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. Alright. I didn't even use that much ammo, so there should be plenty. Most of the trees you can drive through and walk through now, but these are still actually solid. I still find it weird that there's some trees in the middle of the road, though. I don't know if you've noticed that. Especially,
yeah,
like,
I've noticed those.
On the way to village, there's still a lot. And I'm pretty sure they were there last time, too. It's like that spot specifically. They always miss, I don't know why. But at least you can't run into them anymore. How do you like the gun gameplay now, as far as the recoil and the feel of it?
I definitely prefer it over the animations. I did prefer some of the like tactical animations, especially for the SMGs, a little bit better. But it just feels a little bit more rugged and lively for, especially the movement. But
I agree. Yeah, I think it was way worse at the drop, though. I mean, I felt like the gun was like jumping when they first released it. Now it's better, it's more controllable. Yeah, I still agree. It has a little bit more of a rugged feel. It was a little bit smoother before, but I don't mind it too much now that they've patched it up a little bit. Bro, I swear, if we can't kill them as they're driving up, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I still have a grenade, so... Oh, there they are.
My grenades.
I'm taking cover at these.
Alright, I'm gonna open up with the 240.
Okay. M67 going out. Oh, shoot. You're already dead?
Yeah, I'm already dead.
Okay, I just got a bunch with the grenade. Oh, they just ran through your... Or my striker. The only reason I'm still alive is because the turret guy is behind another truck, so he can't really hit me. Took him out. Had to use like 30 bullets, but... Yeah, see, that wave is actually pretty challenging. Were you able to take out some at least before you died?
I took out one guy.
Alright. Yeah, that you definitely do get pretty exposed once you're up there. Alright, I think I'll hold off one more wave, and then I'll probably wrap up the stream. I've been pretty much doing hour-long ones recently, because if I play this too much, I can still get burnt out. Hopefully with the content drop, they make it a little less repetitive. That's always, I think, a good goal for developers as they go. You can do a lot of things, but something you can always improve is how repetitive it is. Just find ways to change things up. That is huge in games. At least I think so. Did I leave a guy alive, or the vehicle's just taking a while to despawn? I think I cleared. Yeah, it's cleared. Okay.
All right, I'm on my way back with my gun truck.
Gotcha. It'd be kind of funny if they take you out as you're driving down the road. They spawn in right then, bruh.
Yep.
Wouldn't be surprised if that times out like that, because they are probably gonna spawn in the next like minute or two, and you're probably gonna get here then. Someone said before the bandages were like the American healthcare system. Bruh. I mean, it's kind of true, but bruh.
Yeah, that's a sad reality, especially with the glitching where you accidentally use, like, when you heal once, it uses 7 of your band-aids.
Oh crap, I'm dead. The wave was different. I was not ready for that. They just walked from behind a corner. I think they have a helicopter wave that I didn't realize, where they spawn in that big open area. And so when they walked around the corner, I wasn't really ready for that. I took out some of them, but being in the turret makes you vulnerable. Because the animation to get out takes a few seconds, so...
And you can't even heal in the turret.
Oh, you can't? Okay, well, that's... Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people asking why are there trees in desert. Honestly, I don't really care that much, but... I mean, I guess it's just because they're, like, hinting at the fact that it's kind of growing in. There's some grass patches here and there, too, there. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm glad that there's some trees in there, because it did bother me a little bit geographically where the island, Renegade Island, is based off. It's like one of the Illusion Islands and up in Alaska, but I'm glad that they are growing in trees a little bit.
So this was based off a place in Alaska? I knew it was always based off an island, but...
It was based off an island in Alaska.
Alright. Does that mean that this is technically U.S. property?
Yeah, this is technically U.S. property, yet lore-wise, this is a Russian base.
Gotcha. I wonder how it works when if I can just stand in here or not. Oh no, it does not like that. I'll just be in the corner turret.
Alright, where to now?
I say we go to Fort Rana one last time, and that wave was actually way different. It's gonna be fully spawned in, I guess, now. I guess we don't get... Dang it, I kind of want to see that wave again, though. I think they kind of flew in on the left side of the base where the helicopter's pads are, because they literally just walked around the corner, dude. I was not ready for it. I guess we could just do Quarry real quick then, because we'll have to wait, I guess, raid at like twice.
Yeah, we can quickly do Corey. I'm going to have to get off pretty soon.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll be ending it in a second. Someone says you can heal while you're in the turret. I guess we'll have to test it. I don't know.
I think I tested that like a week ago.
You
So
can keep
they might have
driving. I'm
changed.
just moving.
All right.
I can't sit down. Weird. I want to use the turret though. There we go. Just spam it like 1,000 times. Dang, I can't aim far enough to the side. Got like a barrier on it. I'm just gonna jump out, bruh. Oh! Amazed I didn't just die from fall damage. I kind of popped out. I'm gonna try and slide my way down without taking fall damage. Oh, I almost died. My gosh, I'm on like red health, dude.
They're pouring up the tunnel.
Yep, I really like that they do that too. I didn't really feel like they ever did that before. I feel like I always had to go in after them. If you go on that side, I'll go in this side. We can clear them out.
Okay.
Oh, there's more.
Need help?
Holy crap. No, I think I'm good. I got most of them in the initial burst I just did, but I just didn't expect that. I thought all of them already ran out. They are still coming.
All right. I think the majority of the enemies are over there. I'll clean up on the right side.
Okay. Yeah, most of them probably just ran out. I mean, I know a few came out, but then it was like, whoa. Next wave, there was actually a lot of them. Okay, I kind of like how Corey works, though. So this is much more interesting than before. I always felt like it would be really cool if they actually threw some enemies in here. In fact, I think it would be nice if they put even more. Like if they really cramped a few more in the like the main areas, like the little rooms. I think they could do that.
I believe it's all clear.
Yeah, I think so too. Alright, well, I'm just gonna finish the stream in the Corey, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. We got about 38 likes today. There's still like 30 watching throughout. And if you guys have any questions or anything, I know some of you were asking about the spawn glitch and stuff. Darth was saying you just have to switch your loadout. That's what worked for him. It seems like it's worked for a few other people. No idea where that's happening right now, but yeah, just switch your loadout before you spawn. You should fix it. Okay, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next stream.
See you guys later.